All right, but we back with another one. Gotta make sure this works. Mic check. Mic check.
Menu narration option is set to off subtitle accessibility. Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
All right, bro. Ready for this? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, he posted something on his.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Sunshine State. Think you've got a good pregame tradition? How about this one? Jackson DeVille, selfie stick and all, making his descent into Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tootin. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Hey, Ron!
Second down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Cole Bishop on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
47-yard line.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Boye Aluakun with the play.
The 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal, Buffalo.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Although he did, he's on a hard flat. I'll give him that. Yeah.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
I ain't gonna force it if I see that. Okay, quarterback there. Definitely.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
If you get a block ball, you know what you do.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
There's no way that shit should be blown up like that. Come on, gang, pick a play. The fuck?
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after.
Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Rip, 23. Go, let's go. 13, Luke. Take right open.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas.
How do you get burnt like that? Yo, mic check, 1 2 2.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hand off. It's to He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go.
Lawrence. They set up the screen here for Tootin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Pass complete to Bashul Tootin. That's a gain of 6.
Third down
Brings up
and 3.
3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence.
Thank you.
And this one incomplete. On third down, they cannot connect.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the second half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back and forth games.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
Yo. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9, brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To the air once more is Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. On play action, Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Josh Allen.
How the fuck you get? How do you just blow that up?
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal.
Come on, bro.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
13. Jaguars 3.
Come on, bud. Come on, bud.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay. This should be much better.
13 Luke. Red 23. Hey, tomato. Same price.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Ed Oliver.
Big Ed Oliver. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Second and long coming up.
Hey, eat. Go. Go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. The throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Down, Jaguars.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
319. Right, hold.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They hook up again, second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
On third down, they go with Cook. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buffalo.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
Just a field goal practicing, right?
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So a road win here for the Bills. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This is...
Hey, welcome to the stream if you know.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Washington Commanders and the Buffalo Bills. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. First tone of the game for James Cook. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that's going to be a Bills first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
They've got first down here from the 36. Allen. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Back to throw now, Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards, nicely done, but still short of the marker, so it is fourth down.
Gain of 12 yards.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Alert! Brown 80!
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to have the first down. Confidence that they could get it there on 4th and 2. And they deliver.
That's another Bills first down.
From the red zone on first. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. And he gets home. Touchdown Bills. Khalil Shakir finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Vance now to kick this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Daniels going to throw to get us started. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And it is a first down Washington. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're not going to snap it here after all, as we have reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Daniels back to throw. Cox, this is Krosky-Merritt again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down.
You got digs, bro.
Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
Jalen Lane. It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That finds Burks. Complete. And it looks like about 4 yards on that first down play, Brock, before he steps out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. To throw, Daniels. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Daniels. Left side, caught by Lane. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
4-yard pickup on the play. And the Commanders first down.
Daniels going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Daniels now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Daniels pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty.
See, bro, I gotta fucking... Yeah, I didn't fuck shit, bro.
Allen looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Pass is good on the extra point. And they bump their lead up to 14.
The score, Bills 14, Commanders nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
McCaffrey on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Final throw before the break. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills get the football back at midfield.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, he nearly gave it right back to him, but that one's dropped. Very fortunate to still have a chance to now capitalize on that turnover. It's 2nd down. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Robin.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. Caught by Lane over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Washington.
And stick with Krosky Merritt here. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Idaho.
Out of the gun, Daniels. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away, and they take him down at the 30. Greg Russo. And now it is 4th and 17.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th and forever coming up.
Curl.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 4th down, here's Daniels. That one complete to Diggs. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
If I was scoring a football game like those guys score every single baseball game, I'd put a G by that completion. A G for guts. Because after you throw a pick, to come right back on the next drive and give your receiver a chance, that takes some serious, serious trust.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels off the play action. On the move, headed right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Terrell will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to get about 3 here. Almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
That's a gain of 3.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bills 1st down.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills and themselves.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. Inside the 20. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Broncos nothing.
Tyler 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of. Line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard
line. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. This one broke it up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And the Broncos 1st down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They send Sutton in motion. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Brandon Jones. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
For the extra point.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Waddle. It'll be 2nd down.
It leads.
As a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
Second down. Nix. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This one complete to Sutton. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. The defense a little lax there. Give it up 9 on that 4th and 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing. Nix sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw on the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Third and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
Harvey
now third
is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Well, it's a long drive, and this defense certainly looks a little gassed up here, Mike. And, you know, remember, playing at altitude, that's a different animal. And these Broncos guys, they're used to it. This is what they're built for, and just a really nice job there by the big guys up front. And they're going to be able to punch this thing for a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Wishnowski in there to punt. Kick is away. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Nix to throw. A minute 56 to play in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. In motion, it's Waddle. Nix gonna throw for it. And he's gonna have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They send Sutton in motion. To throw is Nix. Taking a shot downfield. That's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. Back to throw is Nix. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
1st down, Buffalo.
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away.
45-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Bishop. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now it's Dobbins. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Bills.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
319.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hook goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really 2 schools of thought. One, spread them out. Make them defend sideline to sideline, cover every blade of grass, and try to create some holes. The other side of that conversation is pack everybody in tight. We're tougher than you. We're bigger than you. And we're going to knock you back just enough to punch this in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Cook, the Bills ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
DJ Moore.
A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bills first down. They'll run with Cook, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Here's a handoff to Cook. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Allen going to throw for it. He'll go up top with this one. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First down, Buffalo.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. To throw is Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run with Cook, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Kidding.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To the air, Allen.
Oh,
he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Jackson now. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 33 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
That's what he do.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll fire deep, looking for more. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I just realized my damn mic was muted the whole time. Literally muted the whole freaking time, bro.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action now. Jackson looking deep here for Flowers. And that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Third and long.
Block.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Tight end. Got all these damn skill positions. I can't utilize.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar
Jackson get out of that, buddy.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Buddy.
Extra point
Get out of
down
that.
the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Buddy.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Give me that.
Went out wide and intercepted. Picked by Nate Wiggins.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Like I'd rather lose to a motherfucker that has like
line of scrimmage.
Buddy learned his lesson.
After the interception, here's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Get that in there.
Is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Durham Smythe, 42 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How the fuck is he just getting immediate pressure on me every time, bro? What the fuck make his defense? I know he got a solid defense, but every
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Allen.
Oh, that's so
big. And that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
What the fuck is that?
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 42 yards. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
He ain't doing nothing spectacular.
2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews.
No, the nigga lucky, bro. They ain't getting shit like that. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that. You just know when the nigga lucky, bro.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
And he greened it. Like, come on, bro. Be honest, and that's the second one he pulled. Like, contested. I know you're going to try it out on this bitch.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Over the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, Henry. 20, 5, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
What am I fucking playing, bro? This dude is so shit.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And I got the fucking 2 picks.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I just need a pick, bro. Ravens fucking happy, bro. This nigga just ran it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
They'll buy some time
fucking get there. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my fucking gosh.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 62 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Bills 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Like, I'm just witnessing myself get ass whipping, bro. And it's like nothing I can do about it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Shit. And it's like I can't stop it, bro. I don't know why.
Allen gonna throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook.
Ooh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
More yards.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen. He rifles complete, caught by Moore.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And again, it's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
This nigga just sticky.
And he will bring this back. It's up.
This nigga just that good, huh?
Raven touchdown.
Up out of here.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
46. Bills 14. Tyler Luke to kick
So they
off
throw
for
the pick
Baltimore.
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I just like when motherfuckers feel like this, bro. I can't even get a fucking opportunity.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Kicking it out my own.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To throw, it's Allen.
That's the fucking
this
problem.
one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Down the sideline he goes.
Oh.
And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1 yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
At the 1 yard line.
The goal line shit,
It looks like a jumbo set with three tight ends here for first and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
35-yard line.
I'm confused. Like, you just stop that shit.
Again, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
You get out here and there.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock.
You might be trying to do
but there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing now is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. He's to the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
God damn. Y'all really getting bullshit all over.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Trey Hendrickson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. To the air, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry.
Come on, bro.
And some space here.
Come on, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. How much left do a nigga need?
And they are going to score again.
I'm out this shit, bro. This nigga's ass. Fuck, you just getting bullshit the whole game. And they gave it to him the whole game, bro. That just got threw me off, bro. I ain't gonna hold numbers threw me way off, my nigga. It's cool, man. We lost, we lose, but we about to get it back.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Isaac Garindo to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco.
McCaffrey on the carry. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Whoa.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Just fucking played that shit so well.
Rodgers to throw, second down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets home. Touchdown, Steelers. Jeremy Bernard from 28 yards out. Chris Boswell for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they answer in kind. We're tied, 7-all.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Did they not beat the Bosses?
So first down from the 41. Now Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, San Francisco.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
You already know you want that.
Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Couldn't beat him again. He tried. He wanted that second touchdown too, Brock. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think a couple things, Kate. I don't think they're going to go away from him over the course of the game. And then that run sets up creative play action down by the goal line. Keep an eye on that.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Purdy throwing here. Rolling left, buying some time. Extended it all he could, but they tracked him down and haul him down. Alex Highsmith. And they're driven even further from the end zone on that play. A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and goal.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Now it's Purdy. Has it down close. He's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans from 8 yards out.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
Pinheiro there to tack on the extra point. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Steelers 7. Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, Rodgers. Lays out left side and gets it. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down. Now here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw, so it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers set to pass. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
He's gone. Who is that, bro?
And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Green. Touchdown, 49ers.
I'm trying to see what the fuck happened because I sent my running back on the wheel, bro. And he's still like...
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Testing him on the flat, bro.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Niners 20, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that 1st down, too.
First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw. Purdy. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Can't auto my fucking running back?
Play action here with Rodgers. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10, so at the 28. Rodgers to throw. They're going to take another shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
All right, let's get it. The ball back.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Dowdle now to return it. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
The longer I do this, Kate, certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Lenore on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Niners' 15-yard line.
On second down, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Rodgers. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they're not going to get anything out of this one. Goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Third down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle from 10 yards out. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mike McCarthy, always offensive-minded, right? He wants them to go for 2.
The 2-point conversion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. The 50. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
Niners 30, Steelers 23.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Galindo to return it.
See, that shit is
making
bad.
some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
2nd down, Purdy.
Bro, what is going
Completes
on,
it downfield to
How the
Kirk.
fuck did everybody get
And he has it
burnt,
down
man?
near
They
the
burnt
red
so
zone,
bad off
just
the
outside the 20.
I'm about to
Offense
lose
in the
my
hurry
shit,
up
bro.
here.
22 yards on the play.
I can't even play this shit no better, bro. Like, niggas getting burnt off of seam routes.
Here's Purdy to throw.
Again, bro?
And they answer. Touchdown, 49ers. Mike Evans. First a return score, now he's got a receiving one, too. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Like, he's not even really doing nothing skill-wise. He's just throwing up the ball.
Send right down the middle and good.
Niggas getting
They now
five.
lead by 14 points.
37. Steelers 23. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off
So
for
apparently
San
these corners can
Francisco.
help. I just
Now
gotta leave
Pinheiro
him
on to handle the kickoff.
Apparently, I just gotta leave it down, bro.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
And cover 2 man all around, like kind of focus on Chris McCaffrey. But come on, dog. Shit's terrible. How the fuck?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Seam routes like that. There's nothing skillful he's doing.
Now a give to Dowdle. He's running left. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Rodgers now on 2nd down. Going for Freiermuth, but it's intercepted.
It's like he threw
and
it
the
right
49ers
to him,
get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. We've got a 4th down decision to make.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They just get the play off. Throw right side, caught by Bernard. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. He finds Freiermuth over the middle. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
I'm just making dumb mistakes, bro.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Burnt the whole fucking game, bro.
He'll throw from his end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
The result of the play,
Well, there's your answer, Brock. You were wondering if they dare risk a throw from their own one. They did it, and it ended predictably with a safety.
I didn't have to say anything to you, did I, Kate? You can read my body language up here. Are they going to do it? You going to take the risk? Is it going to be a 99-yard play in the record books? No, it's not. It's going to be a safety, and more than likely the next time, not going to make that call at their own one.
Yeah. To throw, Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. He's going to go out of bounds, give him about 15 before he did so. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
258, 630.
Here's Rodgers. Finds Bernard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for first and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offensive line fast.
At the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, it's Rodgers. He brings it in. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
A gain of a yard.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Rodgers will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his man. Nobody else has him. Look how alone he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown, Michael Pittman Jr. taking it in from 7 out. Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that drops this lead down to 5.
Steelers 32.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
The onside kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 41-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18 on the play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. 49ers with a 5-point lead. All set now. First and 10. Now Purdy. Right back to McCaffrey, and he has it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. He'll look to throw it. And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. The Steelers use their third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. It's about 43 yards for him. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way. It's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. And that's incomplete, only because of the hit applied, though. A good defensive play to bring up second down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Oh, bro, that's so stupid. That should be a fucking.
So like, still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fuck, one was open.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you could execute in this moment.
Oh.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. REG Green picks it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He's not even bad.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Gets everything he has under this one.
And then we can't.
Oh, he nearly gave it right back to him, but that one's dropped. Very fortunate to still have a chance to now capitalize on that turnover. It's second down. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ball game. As Watts got to him again. Make that 3 for him in this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it's going to be fourth down. Great effort there, right, with the completion, but he's still well short of what they needed. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get.
Bot games. I feel like these games are they're just bot games, bro. They're like super bot games, bro. Like, no funny. These are games that just don't require no fucking type of skill.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills and themselves.
Tyler Bass.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Nah, come on.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
They throw some weird shit. They don't even throw it close to a remote pass that's going to hit the fucking target.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Allen now looks to throw. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Allen off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Motion man is Shakir. Here's Allen. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's Cook again. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Allen going to change the look here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
And 7 at the 37-yard line.
I need to attack this real quick.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Allen. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To the air, Allen. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I just can't get a fucking, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Allen going to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught right side, Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a
to throw, it's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
What's the purpose of the mechanic, though?
Here's Allen to throw it. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it will be incomplete.
This dude's so
trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Like the shit he
They've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
I'm just gonna flip it, bro. Let's see this, right?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
No separation, no nothing, bro. Can we fucking tackle? Hello? Damn.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, bro. This is a weird-ass game. It's like we both can't fucking score.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
From the gun, it's Allen, rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And the Bills first down.
That's not Josh Allen.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First throw now for the backup Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on receiver size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Allen from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
For the Bills field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie.
It's sick, bro. No fucking score from both teams. I'm not going to even
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Again, it's Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Allen to throw from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
A gain of 5.
When a defense blitzes like that, they're trying to cause chaos, but the quarterback, he was as calm as could be. He saw the blitz and got it out of his hand quickly to pick up the first.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down and 4, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This nigga running, like, this is all that shit that's different.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's a fucking mid blitz. Like, he got a plethora of fucking plays right now, bro.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So these two teams will take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium as we're through 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So, yeah, you got to get that shit back. Gonna end the night off and go for sure.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 33 yards. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bills nothing.
Actually, had multiple fucking people open on that tight formation.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a 1-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. 1-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
I hope that fucking bumping.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
From the gun on 3rd down, Allen flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Bills.
56, alert, alert, alert. Pass 85, pass 85.
Back to throw. Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's like you need to get a little, can you move for it?
Allen going to change this at the line. They try again with Cook. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Allen taking it himself. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Bills nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Oh, how the fuck is that?
Here's Bass now to send it away.
I'm not gonna like that. Shit crazy.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Don't quit.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Allen. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Allen. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Throwing, Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So Allen's going to look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Moore, 33 yards. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Bills nothing.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeAndre Alford. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Allen now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a first and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Cook. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Round 80. Alert. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Out.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one incomplete.
Incomplete.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Tight formation.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
DJ Moore. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Bills.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total.
These niggas on arc readers? What the hell? All right, stream. I appreciate you. Whoever tuned in today. I will be streaming tomorrow, so greatly appreciate if I, get the same, viewers and not, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to appreciate anyone that stopped by. I mean, truly shows how willing you are to show support to a brother, and I just truly appreciate it. Also, I want to wish you guys a blessed night. I'm wrapping up the stream, so thank you guys for tuning in. As you can see, we went 5-2 from Regs. I think it's a good start for first launch, so looking forward to see what we got next. All right, but I'm heading offline. Peace and blessings to you all. Take care.